Hello and welcome to A Chip Off the Old Block Toys. This is Jeff here, and today we've got another unboxing and evaluation of a Lego set. Today we're going to finish up the dioramas. I've done the other dioramas on camera. Well, I don't think I did the Dagobah Jedi training one, but I did the other ones on camera. And today it's time to do the Endor Speeder Chase diorama. This was released in 2023. It is officially Lego set 75353. 608 pieces, 3 minifigures, and it retails for $79.99. I am a fan of these dioramas because it's just a small, little area where they very highly detailed of whatever it is. I mean, there's the Dagobah Jedi training one where it has Yoda's hut, comes with Yoda, R2, and Luke, and one X-Wing thing coming out of the swamp. And it has part of the swamp too, so it's kind of cool. There's the Emperor's Throne diorama, which is the final duel between Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker, and I guess the Emperor too, on the Death Star 2 in Return of the Jedi. And then there's the Death Star trash compactor diorama, and that's from Star Wars A New Hope, Episode 4, and that's on the Death Star 1, where after they release Princess Leia from captivity, they're being chased by stormtroopers. She gets the idea to blow away a ventilation thing that leads to the trash compactor, and they all drop in there, and it ends up being a lot of fun. Anyway, this is totally different though. This is all about Endor, and by the way, personal note, Return of the Jedi was filmed within an hour of where I lived at the time. I actually lived in there while they were filming it. So it's really cool, and it kind of has a personal note to me. The redwoods are really pretty. I've camped among them and all that stuff, and it's very peaceful and tranquil. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and after you hit the like button and after you subscribe if you haven't already, we're going to go ahead and start the time lapse. Welcome back. This concludes the build of the Endor Speeder Chase diorama, and I've got a lot packed in this review. So let's just review the review. We always review off of value, creativity, playability, ease of build, part out value, and then we average those 5 things that come up with the overall ranking, which is number 6 out of the review. So let's go with value. This set, it retails for $79.99, 608 pieces, 3 minifigures, released in 2023, and it is officially Lego set 75353. That is, for the value, 13.2 cents per piece, and that's not terribly too high, so I'll give it a 9 out of 10. And the reason I say it's not terribly too high, you do expect with the licensed sets, they do cost a little bit more. And it's always been the licensing fee or premium, whatever you want to call it. So really no surprise there. Creativity, I will give it a 10 out of 10. And that's because I have never seen this plant leaf right here before. These jagged things. Maybe they're in other sets, but I don't remember ever seeing them anywhere else. It's the first time I've owned any, and now I own about 20 of them. So I think that's pretty cool. I do like the speeder bikes. These speeder bikes are more intact than the other ones that I've seen in the past. So I like that. Sorry, I heard something and I didn't know what was going on. Still don't know what's going on, but anyway, we'll get back to this video. So the 2 speeder bikes look good. I like that it comes with 1 speeder bike pilot, Luke here and Leah here. I really like it. The trees are pretty simple. I mean, you know, you don't expect them to build the full length, at least I don't expect them to build the full length of the redwood tree. I mean, after all, it'd probably be about 3 foot tall, if not more. So we'll just not dock anything there. Creativity is a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. For playability, now this one's a little tricky because a diorama set's not really meant to be played with. It's really it's decoration. It's a cut from the movie, right? A scene of the movie, and so you know normally that brings it down for me, but in this case it kind of doesn't, and that's because, well, let me show you what else we have here. All right, so as far as playability, I made a mistake in the beginning of the video. I said there was only 3 other diorama sets. There's actually a total of 5. So there's this one I currently did, and then there's the other 4 here. And I think that these right here, these gift with purchases, were kind of like the trial run to building these. And these are on micro scale, by the way. So let's go ahead and let's look at this. So we have the Death Star trench diorama here. And this was released in 2022, 665 pieces and $69.99. It's still for sale, I just checked. And it's set number 75329. This, along with this, make a great addition. And you know, when you display them side by side, I think it looks really good because you've got episode 4, episode 6, and then you've got the Dagobah training diorama right here. And this is set number 75330, released in 2022. 989 pieces and 3 minifigures, retails for $89.99. Now this is from episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. And then you've got episode 6 again. You've got the Emperor's Throne Room diorama. And that's 75352, released in 2023, 793 pieces, 3 minifigures, and it retails for $99.99, the most expensive out of all of them. And then next you have the trash compactor diorama, Death Star, from episode 4 again. Set number 75339, released in 2022, 780 pieces, 6 minifigures, and retails for $89.99. Okay, but like I said, I kind of feel like these were the trial runs to these. And if you display all of this together, I think you've got a really nice display. And so for this here, this is the Tatooine Homestead. This was a gift with purchase. It was released in 2021, and it is set number 40451, 217 pieces, no minifigures. I like it because it has the sandcrawler thing from the Jawas, and it's got the depression with Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru's home that's down on the ground, but it has this above ground, and then it's got the miniature Luke speeder, which I really do like. I think that's pretty dang cool. And then here, this one here, is set number 40362, released in 2019, the first one of all these. 197 pieces. It's the Battle of Endor, the 20th Anniversary Edition. And this was episode 4, this is episode 6. This is also a gift with purchase. And I don't know what it costs. I'm pretty sure there's some for sale probably on Bricklink or Brick Owl, but I don't really know, even eBay. But anyway, when you put all of these together on a shelf, even though it doesn't have like playability, it does have a nice display value, and for that I'll give playability a 10 because of that. Now, ease of build for this, I'm going to give it an 8, and that's because the trees were a little tricky, the plants were a little tricky. Sometimes the instructions weren't too clear on where exactly I had to really look at it to know how to place it, and so I'll give that an 8. Part out value also an 8, and that is mainly because some of these pieces are basically for the diorama. A lot of wedges. I don't like wedges, you know that, and there's a heck of a lot of them in here, so I'll give it an 8. Plus the fact that this tile that says 40th Anniversary Edition right here can't really be used for much of anything else. I mean, it's that's it. So I'll give that an 8, or yeah, an 8. And so basically what you have here, if you average it all out, that's a 9.0 ranking. And I do like it. I am going to display it. In fact, I'm going to try to see, I mean, I got a lot going on, so don't be surprised if it takes me a while, but I would like to do a shelf in my home, and on that shelf display all of these. So it'd be a really long, narrow shelf, and I'd like to display them all on the same thing because I think they're really cool. I think that they do the episodes justice. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't do other episodes, since there is episodes 1 through 9 now, and there's a few others like Rogue One, and there's a couple other, the Mandalorian series. I wouldn't be surprised if they come out with other dioramas in the future. In fact, I'd welcome them. I think these are really cool. Alright guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on all notifications, and leave me a comment below. I do reply to most comments, and please keep them family friendly. And also guys, if you want to support the channel, I think the best way is just watch another video after this one, because that triggers the algorithm, and YouTube's really looking out for that right now. So if you would, watch another video. I've got ones 3 to 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, whatever, even longer ones, but if you've got time, please watch another one. Also guys, if you need pieces for your Lego builds, please head over to Bricklink. I have a store there, links in the description. It's called the Chip Off the Old Block. We have about 800,000 pieces, and the thing is, you get pieces that you need for your builds. I get the money I need to continue the channel and buy these sets, fix up the shop, and do the city. So if you want to help me out, I can help you out that way, and we'll both be happy. Alright guys, be good to each other and stay safe out there, and I'll catch you on my next video.